As a healer, as a therapist, as a person who supports the soul work of others, I want to acknowledge just how much it is such sacred labor to validate the experience of pain, confusion, resistance in the people that you work with, particularly as people who have those same experiences. It's such an interesting dynamic to be a healer in a space where I'm also engaging in my own healing work, as I believe we always are. And so to hold this space where we can look across at another person and say, yes, this is hard. Yes, you are tired. And yes, this work is still calling you. It's such sacred labor. And that is something that we do for ourselves and being able to recognize that, yes, the support that we give to others in their healing is magnificent and important. And the support and the soul work that we give to ourselves is something that is so critical and crucial. As healers, we know that soul work is sacred. As healing people, we also know that soul work is not always gentle. And so we tend to have to hold this space between validating the pain and the experiences that folks are having while also being able to stay tapped into our own humanity, while also being able to stay tapped into our own grief work, our own pattern work, our own soul work. And so, one of the things with us as healers is being able to navigate that tension toward the holding that we offer in our healing spaces with the holding that we offer ourselves within our own healing work. And how can you hold both in a way that is validating and supportive to the people that we are working with, as well as validating and supportive to your own humanity and clinical work? I like to really just support other healers within their healing, yes, but support other healers and recognizing and validating that you are supporting people within their own spiral of healing as they talk about wounds that are coming back up, as they talk about patterns that are really difficult, as you are experiencing your own spiral of healing and that there's a fatigue that comes with this work that we do, not just in the support that we give to others, but again, within our own healing, there's fatigue that comes within that. And so, how amazing is it that you all have the ability, that we all have the ability to hold ourselves and hold others in a way that can support us all holding it together in ways that's healing rather than repressive? That's such a beautiful thing. And it's such an important thing to be able to show up in our healing spaces with others as full humans, as people who know what it means to do this work, because we engage in this work ourselves. I want to remind you, healer, that when you are experiencing the fatigue of your own healing work, when you are experiencing the grief or the wounds that you have coming back up, you are not failing. You are not doing it wrong. You are not an imposter. You are a living, breathing, divine human who is not only engaging in their own healing work, but supporting the healing of others. Who better to do it? Who better to do it? As you do this work in the world, as you do this work inside of yourself, let this be a reminder that continuing to heal within your life is not an act of, I'm not there yet. I haven't made it yet. It is an act of being alive. And that is an incredibly beautiful gift, not just to you, but to the community.